It's not good to love somebody too much.
Have you ever cheated on your partner?
I'll drink it.
You are out there chasing your ambition. Then what about me? Move away. Have you ever regretted marrying your husband or your wife? Yes.
To the girl. I'll answer the question.
Come and kick it with the family. You already know we were chilling in the back over at Afos family's home. We love and care and share our stuff. Daily parenting, doing challenges, we live and we laugh. Spending family time and planning out our goals. The Afo family will show you just how it goes. But wait, you can watch and see how we grow because adventure is life. You're in for surprise. So don't wait now. Go and click to subscribe.
Afos.
Look at the camera. Ready?
We just move.
Look at the camera. Love me. Ready, steady, go.
The only thing she likes is money.
Who doesn't like money? Let's start.
It's only money she uses. Love. Our love language is money.
Afos family
she came now.
She asked this guy when I got married to him. Were you rich? You have nothing.
I was a below. Well, come on.
We started from scratch together. You know, there's some ladies that will say, me and literally. It's too early though. We haven't even break that.
Do you think? Look at the way she is, though. Check her a few years back and look at her now.
Of course.
And you can tell.
Should we do throwback pictures?
Let's do throwback pictures.
You know how my skin was glowing,
poppy? Glowing poppy. Do you know how many times I've taken her to Victoria's Secrets? Not even secrets. Do you know how many times I've taken? In fact,
our first family is really too early. We haven't even greeted them. When I got married to him, this guy was skinny, no belly, no nothing. But look at him now.
Forget that one.
Look at the way he's looking.
Look at you then. Listen. Forget you. I'm enjoying marriage. So you're feeding me good food. That is what that shows. But look at you then and look at you now.
I did makeup. How this makeup looks like.
Okay, you know this
if
makeup
it's too
like.
shine, I'm gonna leave it like that. Just bear with the makeup.
Yeah,
I did it myself. I did not use foundation. I only just used the powder, the loose powder. Let's get our first family. Afos family, how are you? We alright. Afos family, how are you? I'm alright. Afos family, hope you're doing alright. Afos family, how are you? We alright. Hi guys, welcome back to our channel.
If this is your first time of stopping by,
make sure you subscribe. Turn on the bell icon notification to get notified whenever we post our video from the Afos family. Join Afos family, join the gang, join the popping family. We always popping,
hey.
Always popping, hey. Always popping, hey.
Listen, I can't do that.
We are always popping here on what? On period. Like what? Period. I know it's not going to shout. It's even late.
How would I shout? Do you want them to chase us out? Like
what's that?
You guys always shout.
Hey. Our first family love it so much. Trust me, they're going to leave a comment like the intro is not like, you know. So, and yes, don't forget to do the usuals. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you're new. As you already seen by today's title, that we're doing, let's even do drum roll. Q&A, question and answer. I felt so bad that I couldn't ask this question on YouTube community because I don't know how it's going to be, but I posted it on Snapchat and Instagram. Follow us on our socials if you haven't. I posted it there and follow our socials. We have loads of questions. I'm sure we can answer all of them. So, our first family, this is how it goes. The questions that we don't want to answer, we will just shut it.
The question that she doesn't want to answer, she'll shut it. I'll shut it. But so, I'll try as much as we can to answer all the questions.
Which visa did you?
What visa?
Which visa type? That's what the person typed.
Oh, okay.
Which visa type did you use to go to UK?
That is a long story. So if we start talking about it, the kind of visa, how You know, I mean, you know, but you know, well, let's leave it for another time. Again, you, let's go.
No cheating. Cheers.
No cheating.
Cheers.
In fact, I'll answer the question safe. No cheating.
Yeah,
yeah, let's do it. Yeah, to the girl. I'll answer the question.
You answer the question.
I'll answer the question. Okay.
Mascara 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞. Something just entered my eye and I'm sure it's the mascara. Lemon sha.
I love lemon.
How did you meet your husband? I mean, we've said this a couple of times, you know.
Did you watch our previous video?
I'm not sure. Some people are new. Let's just answer it quickly.
Well, the first time I saw was at the British High Commission in Lagos. That's it.
Was that when we saw each other first?
Yes, and more details is in the video. I don't know, one of the videos. Aisa, can you put it down below so that she can
okay, I will
refer back to it. So we say more on there. You can just, you know, get to know more about us.
Are you bringing your stepdaughter with you to come live with you? And do you enjoy being a housewife? Okay, that question directly to me. Yes, we're planning to, but my husband just said he wants her to finish.
So I prefer her to, because you know she's grown up in Nigeria, so and all of that. So she'll definitely come here very, very soon to come and, you know, spend some time with her brothers and sister, definitely, and spend some time with everybody. We go out, go everywhere as a family, definitely. But I think, yeah, she'll come and go back because of her school and all of that. She's been to one of the best schools in Nigeria, and I do not want to change it for now.
And do you enjoy being a housewife? I mean,
well,
yeah, it's okay. I enjoy it. No?
They said, do you enjoy being a domestic engineer?
No, I don't.
Yeah, she's a domestic engineer.
I want to go out as well. I want to work. But seriously, I actually do, to be honest, because I mean, the very first time that we decided I'm going to have our own children, and I'm this kind of a mother that I know I can't give my children the best, the whole lot, but I just want to be there for them. I mean, look at what is going on social media now that we've been seeing everywhere. There was a time me and Daddy went out and we saw a couple of kids with their school uniform about past 6 p.m. and I'm saying they're like, you know, teenage, maybe from 10 to 15 or something. I'm like, what are they doing outside by this time? And Daddy was like, are you joking? Like, please, maybe father and mother and father, as you know, go and walk. And to be honest, I mean, you know, don't get me wrong, I know that there's some mom that they do the work together and everything, but it just doesn't work for us. Basically, I've tried to work for a couple of months, but it didn't work. So.
And another thing I'd like to add to that is I'm a very ambitious person, so you know, and it's very important to every moment of my kids, of our kids' life is very, very vital. You know, we don't want to miss that moment. So she decided to stay back and do that. You know,
she decided to
sacrifice that part to do that amazing job looking after them. You know, going through the work and all of that while I'm, you know, out there, you know, chasing my ambition and all of that. So that's how we decided to. What?
You are out there chasing your ambition. Then what about it? Move away.
Okay, while like I said, while I'm out there trying to, you know, take care of my wife.
I beg you, first impression, how do you used to say it? I don't know, but I mean, will you guys love to relocate? I saw you. Will you guys love to relocate to Canada, or you love UK?
Relocate. I said no.
Afos family, me and Asi started from UK.
Went to
then
Australia.
We moved to Australia and come back to UK.
Even coming back to UK was not easy.
Relocating is expensive.
Apart from being expensive, it wasn't easy. Like, you know, going through that. We literally, do you know what happened? If you looked at our video, all that, do you know, everything in our house in Australia, we actually gave it out. You know, it's just like a giveaway. So we sold it, but like a giveaway price and all of that. So imagine doing that again. You know,
that's why I said that it's expensive.
Yeah, it's extremely expensive. Yeah, extremely.
What is the best way of choosing the best apartment abroad and loving it when living in there? I mean, to be honest, you just check on, while we are in Australia, where we check is Rightmove and Zoopla.
You know, soon, one day, keep following us, guys. But remember, it's one day we're going to do a throwback.
Okay, are you expecting baby number 5?
But there's baby number 5 already. That's Layla. So that's it. Thank you. Thank you.
But okay, from Asi's side, Layla is baby number 5. But from my side, Layla is baby number 4. But technically, Layla is our baby number 5. Sorry. So no, we're not having a
Thank you.
baby. I mean, Tobaduro, then why not? Would you advise going to a different place to pray on your partner if he's the one? Will you advise going different place to pray on your partner if he's nah? You know what I mean? Like, do we go around like
checking?
No.
Well,
honestly, I don't believe in that thing.
I follow my heart.
It's not about art, I don't really believe.
I remember before I got married, I remember asking married men, how do you know that this person is your wife? And they tell you that something inside of you will tell you, and that is how I know that that is my wife. Simple.
Someone said, how did you and Aziz met? Okay, we've already answered that. But I'm gonna at the end of the video, I'm gonna put the video at the end to just watch how we met. So someone said, you have a beautiful family, mashallah, tabarakallah. May Almighty Allah protect your family from evil eyes. Ameen. My question is, will you ever go back working, and will you go for more studies? Excuse me. Okay, so for working,
is it for you or for me?
Me.
Okay.
So for working, yes, I will.
Yeah, she will.
Once the kids grow up, I mean, even if I want to work now,
but
if I
she's
should do
not,
night, it's really difficult. But if I should do day, we are going to pay for Layla's full day.
If she's going to go back
nursery,
working,
so
it's going to be our own organization. She's not working for anybody. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I want. Like, yeah.
Amen.
No, that's what it's going to be. Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Yeah.
No question. You are amazing. Continue to be strong and happy. I love you.
Thank you.
Love you too. What is your lowest point in marriage? And what is your highest point in marriage? We don't really understand what you mean by
the
lowest point and the highest point, but based on what we think,
the lowest point. Let me start with the highest point. The highest point was when we decided we're coming to the UK and we're excited about it and everything. Super happy about it, and imagine planning everything together. And the lowest point was the difficulties.
Do you actually think that's our highest point?
No, I think highest point.
What about the kids? Karen.
See, there's so many highest points, and there are a few lowest points. You understand? But yeah, giving birth to Ahmad. Yeah, I remember giving birth to Ahmad after the first miscarriage. Yes, was one of the highest points. And
us living together after marriage is just a big accomplishment for us. And
big achievement, man, achievements. And also the day we gave birth to Layla is another highest point. The day we gave birth to Imran, highest point. Jamal, highest point, like highest.
How do you reconcile after a fight? How long does it take? Who talks first?
Mine is. I don't know how to hold grudges. If I'm upset like that, give me 5 minutes, I'm done, and that's me.
Whatever.
But this one, if she's fighting with you now, she will sleep. Even if she wake up in the middle of the night and she sees you, she will remember the fight and continue fighting with you.
Whatever.
If she wake up in the morning, she will remember the fight. I either can fight you for 10 days, good 10 days straight.
Whatever. What is...
Akuna Shinda.
Was it your hobby that influenced you covering up your head, or you just decided? It wasn't Aziz. It was way before Aziz even asked me. We've known each other before I start covering my hair,
but this covering my hair was another thing that influenced me. Like, it kind of like tickled my fancy,
How long have you been married for, and what years did you guys meet each other? I mean, we
met in 2010.
Was it 10?
2010, yes. 2010. And we got married officially.
We did our nikah in 2014.
2014, yeah.
Then we got married in 2015 January. But I mean, we said 2014 because the nikah is the most important
part. Yeah. That's it. 5 years after I saw her, right? Yeah. And I was like, who's this village girl? Come watch the video. You know what I'm saying.
Okay, I'll just pick from Snapchat because I've had enough of Instagram.
I think I will stop answering questions now. I'll start drinking it now.
So from Snapchat, have you ever cheated on your partner?
I'll drink it.
Okay, let me drink it.
But yeah, answer first.
Drink it. No,
I'm not drinking it.
Bring it. No, I haven't.
Hakuna Matata, no.
What's Hakuna Matata?
No.
No good to buy.
No problem, no. Have you?
Have you ever regretted marrying your husband or your wife? Yes. A couple of times.
If you're talking about regret, I don't regret till I'll be like 500.
Couple of times. I mean, we just have to be real as possible. Yes.
Me was once.
And when was that?
I'll tell you this, yeah. I've never told you this before, and this is like I'm bringing the cat out of the bag. When we were in Australia, when we moved to the third house,
Kirama.
Not Kirama, before Kirama.
Ancient Circus.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Ancient Circus.
yeah. When we first moved there. So when we moved to the third house,
what happened?
Was when I think we had a very deep misunderstanding at that time, and I was so upset about it, and I literally.
But what was it?
I can't remember what it was.
Oh, the more reason why. My one is just a couple of times.
I know a couple of times for you, but for me,
I mean, mostly was when we first started living together, when we fight a lot. Like I was like, I shouldn't, it's just like I think that one is a normal thing to happen within couples. Me and Asis dated over Skype thing here, and we didn't get to. By the time we got when we even did our nikah, he was in Nigeria, I was in the UK, and so everything after the nikah, he moved to UK. So when we started living together, things was just it was just roller coaster.
No, there's no roller coaster. She then I love to sing this thing too. I love to sing love song too, and she doesn't like it. She doesn't like
then on Skype, but not anymore. No,
and all of that. She made me unromantic, and now she's complaining.
I'm not complaining.
Let's continue.
I am not complaining.
Let's continue.
I am not complaining. Then let me just take one more because the video is really long already. If your partner cheats on each other, will you forgive them? Will you forgive them?
Well, do you first.
Okay, I would say honestly, to be fair, until when I'm in that situation, if I'm not there yet, I can't say. Well, before I got married, I used to say, oh yeah, I'm gonna pack my stuff and leave. But honestly, it's easier said than done. People just say I'm gonna leave. It depends on the circumstances that warrant it. Maybe it's my fault, but I can actually say yes, I'm gonna pack my stuff and leave, despite the fact of having 4 kids. My kids doesn't stop me. If I want to leave this marriage today,
but if you ever do that, but if you ever do that, it will still be my fault.
Yeah.
If you ever do that, it will still be my fault.
Yeah, but I mean, I can't answer that question. I can't.
Yeah, it's a drink.
No, I mean, like, go deep. I mean, you and this drink. I mean, just go deep. Like, okay, yeah, am I going to move out? People will just say, yes, I'm going to pack my thing. And I can actually tell myself that, yes, I'm going to pack my stuff and leave. And I might not. And I can say, no, I will stay and I might leave. When something, I used to say something that people can't just say, I'm going to do this, assuming it happened to me. Just wait till it happens to you. Then, and the one thing I always point out is, if I'm in a marriage that my husband is cheating or I've been abused and whatnot, if I want to move out, trust me, I will never stay in the marriage because of my kids, because my happiness comes first. I need to be mentally stable to be able to take care of my kids. So if I'm not mentally stable, if I'm not happy, any small thing I'm going to lash on the kids, and I don't want that. So regardless of anything, I will never stay in the marriage because of my kids. I mean, no, sorry.
I think for that part, it's from a woman's perspective, it's easier for them to answer. As a man,
But to be honest, as a man, that's true, though.
Yeah, as a man,
are you actually gonna forgive me or something? I'm gonna answer that question. Afos family, in fairness to God and humanity, wallah, since you forgive me. You can't do without me, I swear. I used to that is but funny. Honestly, you guys used to watch the How We Met. Asis will cry and he will just let go. That's one thing I know. This guy doesn't. Basically, Asis' life is so simple. He doesn't see life as. Honestly, but I mean, to be honest, honestly speaking, I mean, we've known each other for a very long time. Trust me, first I remember doing condemn me, one lie to lie. I said one lie. But lie, forgive me. Just let me cry. This guy, let me just cry. It's okay. I mean, I hate to see you sad.
It's not good to love somebody.
I know I should just go and do it.
It's not good to love somebody too much.
I mean,
it's not good to love somebody too much. You see now? You see?
Who used to say I love you the most? That's the last question. Afos. Hey! This guy can say I love you. Thought I about to die, but when he's under his grave, he was I'm always like, out of the blue, you know what?
I'll say something. Listen, it's not easy, you know. You've been birth to 4 amazing kids. Like, it's not easy, and regardless of whatever it is, that alone, you know, I no matter what, you know, I would always appreciate you for that. And so therefore, why wouldn't I not love you, like, regardless? So that's why. But yeah, you see, because of that, now that gives you the warrant to start, you know, misbehaving. And
this thing just stopped. Yeah.
So yeah, because she knows I love her so much, it gives her the warrant to start acting like.
I don't act.
It was not easy to get her love.
It's really, the video is so long. I'm gonna, do you know, Afos family, if you have a question, I'm gonna post it on YouTube community. They can just or you leave a comment down below. If you want us to do part 2, yeah, why not?
Yeah, just let us know if we need to do part 2. But yeah, that's it. It's not like so I'll let it go.
Afos family, that's the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video so far. And yes, don't forget to do the usual.
Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Other than that, it's bye from my baby girl now.
It's bye for me now.
And we'll see you next time in the next video. Peace. Bye.
Before you go,
if you haven't subscribed to our channel,
make sure you subscribe.